gave you my names, I gave you my nights, I held on to hope when it didn't feel right. I ignored every warning, I called it fate. I kept saying forever while you counted the days. I loved you till it hurt, till my heart couldn't stand. I loved you till it hurt, did all that a man can. Yeah, I loved you till it hurt. Your smile got colder, your words lost their flame. I kept loving harder, you kept pulling away. They say love is a blessing, they don't say the cost. I paid it in pieces of everything I lost. I loved you till it hurt, till the hurt felt right. I loved you till it hurt, every day, every night. Lord, I loved you till it hurt. If loving you was a sin, I already served my time. If letting go is freedom, guess freedom comes late in life. I love you till it hurt. Now the hurting's all I've got, but I'd rather feel this pain than forget the love we had. I don't hate you, baby, I don't wish you dirt. I just loved you honest. Oh, I loved you till it hurt.
Finger snacks against the wall,
Strings have lost their heat. I touch a chord, it answers. With memories not sweet. My heart behaves like winter. No snow, but all the cold. It keeps its cracks like secrets, afraid of being guitar, a broken heart, agree to speak in blue. It's safer singing quietly than saying I miss you. The chair still knows your weight. The room recalls your name. Even the dust remembers who taught it how to flame. Perhaps all songs are letters we never dare to send. They wait in tune and tremble until the very end. A cold guitar, a broken heart, do not demand repair. They play the truth in halftime and leave it hanging there. When silence learns my final chord and lets the echo part, I'll place the guitar down gently and keep the broken heart. The broken heart. Trouble knows my address now. I changed my number, changed my town. I changed my number, changed my town, changed the way I live somehow. Locked my door, turned my lights down, still trouble found me anyhow. Hit my heart, I lay low. Try to keep my circle small, but trouble don't need directions. It knows the way, it knows the call. Trouble knows my address now. Shows up late, won't tell me how. Every smile feels borrowed time. Every calm feels thin somehow. Peace don't stay, it just passes by. Trouble pulls a chair right now. I tried running, tried laying still, tried acting strong, tried acting proud. Some things stick like your own shadow. Trouble knows my address now. Trouble knows my address now. Knocks off first, then kicks it down. I can't pretend I don't hear the sound. Trouble knows my address now. If tomorrow treats me kind, I'll take it slow, I'll take a bow. But tonight I'll pour one more for trouble that knows my address now.
I walked away with nothing left. I found my pride in a paper bag, left it by the door. Didn't take much from that old house, didn't own it anymore. Your voice was still in the hallway, your perfume in the air. Every step I tried to take felt like I was leaving more in there. I walked away with nothing left, but these tight hands and shame. Love took all it ever needed, pain just stayed the same. Yeah, I walked away with nothing left. Streetlight blinking like it knew I wasn't coming back. Every promise we ever made laid flat like railroad tracks. I thought freedom felt like flying, thought it sounded clean. Turns out freedom's just a silence where your name still screams. I walked away with nothing left, no picturing or claim, just a heart full of reasons and nobody left to blame. Lord, wrong. Sometimes love's a loaded question with an answer twice as long. I walked away with nothing left, but I kept my name intact. If losing you's the price of truth, I'll shoulder up that fact. Yeah, I walked away with nothing left. When morning finds me standing still with dust upon my breath, I'll tell the road what love once cost. I walked away.
Midnight found me crying, yeah. Radio low, lights turn blue. Clock been laughing at my sorrow like it's got nothing else to do. Empty glass on the table still smells like yesterday. I swore I'd be done with your memory, but memory don't ever stay away. Midnight found me crying again. Same old tears, different pain. Walking circles in this room like heartbreaker, slow moving train, yeah. Midnight found me crying again. Street outside won't sleep tonight, neon humming broken tunes. Every shadow looks like leaving, every silence told my heart to learn its lesson, told my hands to let you go, but hearts don't listen to instructions, they only know what they know. Midnight found me crying again. Moon just shaking its head, says, boy, you've been here before. Says, this ain't the last tear you shed. Lord, midnight found me crying again. Yeah. Ain't asking for forgiveness, ain't asking to be saved, just asking for a little and lived again. Yeah, midnight found me crying again. These old shoes, I don't know the road. Before I say farewell, they've walked me through your silence and learned the weight of well. The laces hold like promises, too tight to come undone. Each knot a small remembering of journeys never done. Old shoes on a long goodbye. Move slow, but do not rest. They carry what my heart cannot, and leave the words unguessed. The street grows thin with evening. The houses turn away. Even the dogs start listening when I attempt to stay. Perhaps goodbye is not a door, but miles we learn to wear. The body goes where told to go, the soul remains somewhere. Old shoes on a long goodbye. Do not demand a sign. They trust the ground to understand what time will not define. One morning
finds them by the bed, dusted with yesterday. I'll thank these shoes for teaching how leaving learns to stay. A slow fire lives inside my heart. No smoke to warm the night. It burns the quiet carefully and teaches dark to light. The room pretends it does not know the heat beneath my skin. I move as though I'm made of calm, while ash begins within. A slow fire in an empty heart does not demand a name. It waits until the soul gives in, then whispers like a flame. The mirror keeps a steady face. It lies with gentle grace. For even glass learns how to hide what time will not erase. Perhaps desire is only a match we fail to drop. We carry it through years of rain until the burning stops. A slow fire in an empty heart is patient, not unkind. It warms the places love forgot and leaves the rest behind.
where your shadow stayed. The bed still knew your shape. The night rehearsed you breathing in silence. I could not escape. The curtain learned your hour. The floor remembered your feet. Even the dark was careful where your absence chose to sleep. I slept where your shadow stayed. No light dared to remain, for shadows ask for nothing but leave a careful pain. The clock forgot to argue. It let the minutes pass. Time there behaved like mercy, too soft to hold the past. Perhaps love does not depart. It changes how it stands. It learns the shape of memory and rests in vacant hands. I slept where your shadow stayed and dreamed you might return. But morning knows no promises. It only asks me to learn. Final dark and names what I must do. I'll rise and leave the shadow there, still faithful just to you. Life sits in the corner of my heart, quiet but it knows. Some wounds don't bleed, they only breathe where nobody goes. Morning comes without a sound, no promises to keep. I hold the day with shaking hands, afraid to fall asleep. Time moves slow like hesitant rain waiting on the ground.
Every step I take is filled with words I never found. I learned to keep on standing in unfinished days, carrying the weight of all the things that couldn't stay. I've been falling, I've been breaking, I've been losing ground, but sadness taught me how to love the light I found. Even when the night feels heavy, pulling me inside, life chose me this morning, and I chose life. Night holds the silence like a prayer without a sound. I close my eyes and feel my heart still beating now. I lost more than I ever planned to lose, but hope is still here, asking me to choose. If this road keeps bending, I'll bend with it too. If all I have is breathing, I'll make that true. I don't need the answers, I don't need to know. I just need to stay and let tomorrow show. I've been falling, I've been breaking, I've been losing ground, but sadness taught me how to love the light I found. Even when the night feels heavy, pulling me inside, life chose me this morning, and I chose life. Life sits in the corner of my heart, quiet but it knows I'm still here, and that's enough.
The rain keeps knocking on my door, as if it knows my name. Each drop a small reminder of love that never came. The lamp grows tired of standing guard. The night forgets to leave. I fold my hope like Sunday clothes and try not to believe. The rain keeps knocking on my doors, no mercy in its sound. It asks the questions I avoid. It waits until I'm found. The floor remembers every step you did not choose to make. My chair still holds your absence like bread I dare not break. Perhaps the sky is practicing what I refuse to say. Some storms are just confessions that fall the longest way. The rain keeps knocking on my door. I do not let it in. Yet every knock sounds just like you, beginning, not the end. When morning learns my weary room and dries the window through, the rain will leave, but not the truth. It knocked me into you.
Fingers sleeping in my bed. Woke up this morning, sheets still cold. Sun don't recognize my face. Coffee tastes like yesterday. Trouble took my place. Ain't no woman lying beside me. Ain't no bottle on the floor. Still I hear somebody breathing, like trouble moved right in my door. Trouble been sleeping in my bed, dreaming dreams I never said. Takes my pillow, steals my rest. Leaves me tired, leaves me blessed. Yeah, trouble been sleeping in my bed. Shoes by the doorway staring back, like they know which way I'll go. Every road I ever trusted turned around and told me no. I paid my dues in small change, paid them twice in pride. Every promise I ever made, trouble signed his name inside. Trouble been sleeping in my bed, whispering things inside my head. Says you're home, don't try to run. Morning comes, it's still not done. Lord, trouble been sleeping in my bed. Ain't asking heaven for no mercy, Trouble learned my drift. Guess I wrote it myself. Trouble been sleeping in my bed, laughing while I bow my head. If I gotta share this room tonight, I'll turn that trouble into song instead. Yeah, trouble been sleeping in my bed. When I lay down this evening, the eyes low, radio dead. If trouble wants my dreams again, they gotta pay the rent or leave my bed.
Arrived without a knock. It knew the way inside. It sat beside my quiet chair and did not ask me why. No plea was made, no bargain struck. No tear could change its mind. It spoke in notes too old for hope, too honest to be kind. The blues don't ask for mercy. They take what still remains. They enter like a memory and never explain the pain. My name grew small inside the room. My breath forgot its pace. Even the clock refused to help. It would not leave a trace. Perhaps the blues are teachers who never raised their voice. They show us what we carry when we believe we chose. The blues don't ask for mercy. They linger soft and sure. They stay until the truth is told, then leave us less but pure. When morning finds my empty hands and wonders what was lost, I'll say the blues collected only what love had cost.
Whiskey tears on a lonely road. The bottle knows my evening. It waits beside the light. A modest friend of silence that keeps me through the night. My tears taste faint of whiskey, not drunk, but understood. Grief learns a softer language when words are scarce and good. These whiskey tears upon the road fall slow, but do not dry. Each mile repeats you're leaving. Each stop refuses why. The road does not inquire what I have lost or found. It carries names I whisper, then sets them gently down.
Perhaps the heart is only a glass too thin to keep the storms we swear are over, but promise still to see these whiskey tears upon the road. Do not ask to be forgiven. They follow like a hymn sung low on earth, not heaven. When morning finds my empty hands and asks what I have learned, I'll say the road remembers the love I never burned.